My name is Terry Gerber. I drive the number 88 Roadrunner at the Rockford Speedway. I've been involved in racing for my entire life. When I was a year old, my dad was a race car driver at the Rockford Speedway. Won a feature, and I have a picture of myself somewhere in Victory Lane with my dad at a year old. Racing has always been something that I've absolutely loved. And 2.5 years ago, I decided to buy a car and try it out, and had the time of my life with it. There's nothing like being in the race car. The whole entire world goes away once you get in that car. It's just you in that car, out on the track, just having the time of your life. I have 3 sons and a stepson that are all part of my crew. My 22-year-old son, Brad, he's my crew chief. My 31-year-old stepson, Nate, he will be driving this year out there with me in the number 43 Roadrunner, and he's very, very excited about that. I'm very excited to have him on the track. And then my other son, Brian, he's part of my crew. And then we have TJ. TJ is 21 years old. He is autistic, was diagnosed with autism at about a year old. He's like Dad's little shadow, and racing is his life as well. TJ is a very important part of our crew. He has some specific jobs that he does that we've been able to incorporate him into the crew so he doesn't feel left out. His jobs are simple. I mean, we pull into the pit and he helps get the hood off of the car and the battery charger on it. And that's basically about what he does. Grabs me a water or a Gatorade, something like that. Something simple, but it's easy for him to do. He's very, takes it very seriously, does a very good job at it. And I don't even know how to explain it. He's always right there when I come off of the track. He's one of the first people I see. It's been very rough with TJ over the last 21 years. For those of you that don't know anything about autism, there's been meltdowns in like Walmart over something as simple as somebody walked by and he didn't like their smell. You go to a restaurant, the texture of a food could cause a meltdown. Some of these meltdowns get very, very violent. There's been windows broke, holes punched in walls. He's even went after himself with a knife a few times. It's a little easier as an adult, him being an adult now, than it was. And we've learned a lot over the last 21 years on how to deal with him. I couldn't imagine racing without TJ. It would not be the same to come in off the track and not see him there in my pit. We decided last year that we were going to do a Racing for Autism campaign this year. My friend and co-competitor Adam Cartwright and his wife Amanda did a whole campaign for vetsroll.org last year, and that kind of spawned the idea. What really got the idea going was TJ had some issues with some bullies in the neighborhood last summer, and he ended up in a hospital for a week, and that was pretty hard. So I decided that we needed to raise awareness for autism, and we needed to get the word out that, autistic people are not the ones you should be bullying. Nobody should be bullied, but especially kids with special needs. They don't know any different. They don't know they're different. To them, they're normal, and the world is normal. So after that incident, we decided that we were going to do the whole Racing for Autism campaign. Quite a few drivers, the Rockford Speedway, Misfit Productions, quite a few people got involved in it when the idea came out, and it's grown pretty big. And I'm very, very excited about that. And for the past 8 months, we've been looking for an organization to kind of sort of partner with, to raise money for, to donate to them, that's helping people with special needs. And an 8-month search, it was kind of rough, but we found them, the Superhero Center for Autism out of Poplar Grove, Illinois. We got a hold of them a couple weeks ago, got to talking with them, and they have done some amazing things for special needs people. And we are very, very excited to partner with them and to go throughout this year and helping them as much as they help us. It's just going to be very, very awesome.
So I'm Jamie Dornick. I'm the president of the Superhero Center for Autism. My son was diagnosed right before he turned 2, and I was ready to help out every other kid that has gone through this journey and their families. We're very excited to be a part of Racing for Autism, and we're hoping to raise some funds this year so we can open the center up.
I'm Nate Lawson, the driver of the 43 Roadrunner for the Rockford Speedway. Gonna be my first season out there. Definitely very excited. Been going to the Rockford Speedway since I was a little kid, so for it being my first race at that track, definitely very excited, especially my kids being there. You know, hope to get them involved in it, as well as my stepdad and my brother are very active out there, and that's what got me involved in racing. My younger brother, TJ, has autism, and it was definitely something different growing up with the experiences itself, you know, trying to learn what it exactly was, mood swings, and not just that, but what people call temper tantrums, you know. There was ups and downs, but there was more ups than anything, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I love my brother to death, and just trying to get people more aware of what can cause things like this, and, you know, people are different, but don't judge them because of that.